different files, there is one product and they have a different attributes, and we have to map those data. Okay, so we are getting different files, like different CSV files, and there is one and there are two XLS files where we have to look up into those files and do some calculation there. And there is one table structure, which is a staging table structure, where we have to put data, whatever data we are getting from CSV files. So to read file, we are using that the input file delimited for CSV files, and then so there is one main product data which is having the external key as a unique key, and those external key also like a foreign key in the other files as well. So we have to look up according to that. So to get the records, if there is a record present in all files, then only we have to process those records. So first we are look up into the attributes file. So there is a main product file, and attribute data is into the separate file. So we have to look up into the attribute file. If we get the data, then we have to perform some business logic, like to calculate a price and all. So again we have to look up into the price value. So there we are getting a country-wise records. So we have to get match the country, and then according to countries we have to get the price of that country, and then we have to perform calculation and put into the output table, like database table, MySQL table. And also, so this is like for simple product, same as for the different type of attribute like references and subtable. So where we have to match into where we have to look up into the different files. So we use key filter component as well, key map, lookup, and key sort. So there is for one references, they have given us one attribute from where we have to perform sorting order on that attribute. So for that we are using key sort, and also there is one requirement is there are some null values for any attribute. Then we have to log those attributes and product into the another file. So we perform logging as well. Also we are using T-assert catcher to catch the record, T-log catcher also. And there is one also requirement is there. If if the system RAM and hard disk is not available, whatever we have mentioned in Talend, then we have to die that job, and we do not have to continue the execution. If the available RAM and hard disk size is present, then only we have to proceed further. Also, if there is any of file is not present, then we have to skip the job execution.
Is that all?
Yes.
Okay. And you did not talk about, okay, I heard that you were talking, more about lookup. Can you explain me how you do the lookup in detail?
The calculation is more important than job. We are looking at there is another one column. And according to their conversion, added the I have to.
Yeah, that is fine. How you perform those operations in CMAP component?
And I will place another input file. and then I will there is also join where we can specify the which join we have to perform, that is inner join, or by default it's a left outer join. There we can mention which join we have to perform, and also if there is a file also option on and we can so it will this folder, and there it will save a huge file. And then also there is one option that we have to load only one time the lookup file, or every time we have to load that file.
Okay, what are the joins we can perform using TMAP?
Inner join and left outer join.
Can't we perform right outer join?
Yes, we can perform right outer join.
Okay, what about full outer join?
But Talend is providing only 2 joins, but we can perform that as well.
Okay. And have you worked on performance optimization, ETL performance optimization?
Yes.
Okay, can you tell me at least 5 different ways to optimize the code, ETL code?
Yes. So whatever data is coming, so it is like raw data. So sometimes we do not want every columns and every column, so we can skip those columns. So whatever columns necessary, only those columns should be mapped into the Talend job. And the second one is the Talend TMAP is taking too much. It will consume too much memory. So avoid using maximum TMAP. Also the whenever if we are performing any joins like TMAP or lookup or sorting, then there is a one option is there to store that right. So don't create a big job. This divide into the multiple sub jobs, and also I guess in the T-panel option is not in Open Studio, but is there in like paid version, so we can use there. Also use don't hard code anything in like Talend job, so we can use context variable there.
Okay, what is global variable in Talend?
Like global variable is that we can access anywhere. So like that whatever. So we can the custom component variable we can. Every component is giving us some variable. So like those are the global variables. So we can access by using that global map.get and that variable name. So it will give us So we can use those variable in anywhere in the job.
Okay. So, any major achievement, you have done using this Talend ETL?
So
I mean,
actually,
there must be something, you must be proud enough to say about it. You have done that, you have done this in your project, and you got some appreciation. Is there anything like that?
yes, actually, this process was before, they are writing by using a PHP code that input and export of that data, and then I heard somewhere for talent jobs that it is used for basically for to input and export, means like we can extract data from the so the client is having, so our product is having, there is one import and export functionality. So we have replaced the whole PHP process with a Talend, and just I come up with some POC part, and it is successful. So I have learned Talend by my own, and I'm the individual contributor for the Talend. So it's an achievement. There is no more guidance for me in that. So I have learned from my own the Talend.
How did you learn? What are the easiest ways you suggest to the people?
Sorry, I didn't get.
Excuse me. So how did you learn Talend? You said like you learned it individually, right? So what was your approach?
Yes. Actually, I heard from my friend that they are using a Talend. So I just did one POC, like whatever sample record they are giving from the CSV file. So, and their database structure is fixed. So I know that where I have to map those records. So I just, did a sample POC, simple POC, like just took whatever customer files, and I have mapped. So I have learned from Talent website, that communicating talent.com, and also from there is some Adorica videos available on YouTube. So I learned from there.
Okay.
So
And
I just.
have you ever felt like you have done something and that could have been better?
Yes. If I get a more guidance, if I get a more senior person, then obviously I can do more. Yes, I can. There are some performance optimization that later I found that I did not. Means I can do better if I go through that simple tricks. So previously I'm doing very lengthy way. Now if I get the hands-on, so I'm doing it like a simple way. So like that.
Okay. Have you ever written any custom code or custom routines in Java?
Yes, I have written a custom code in T-Java component, but I did not develop any custom component in Talend.
Okay, can you tell me the differences between T-Java, T-Java Row, and T-Java component?
Yes. So T-Java we are using is both. We can using for writing a code. But in T-Java, T-Java will be a first component of any job. So there is no input and output is mandatory. In T-Java row, in T-Java row, whatever, we need input and so we need at least input for T-Java row. There also we can write a Java code. In T-Java Flex, there is three part of there are three parts. It's like a main declaration part, then main part, and the end of the code. So so in T-Java Flex we need input plus output, and so there it's like the first part is like a declaration part. The main is the so where we can write actual logic, and the third one is like it's like a end of so it will execute after. So it's like an end of that execution. So so last part will be executed at the end of that component.
Okay. Oh, I just opened your CV. I could see so many software skills you have.
Yes, actually, so we are.
Could
It's
see
like
that you mentioned in your CV 5.4, 6.1, 6.2, 6.4. Totally 4 different versions. Can you
yes.
tell me the differences between all these? What are the new things you found in latest versions?
Yeah, previously we are using 5.4, like very previously. So there are no big data components is there, and also in 6.4. So like there are some components there are different components is there in 6.4. But whatever component we are using in 5.4, the same are available in the 6.4. So there is no new component we have used in 6.4. We just did a migration like from 5.4 to the newer version. Like it's more stable.
So what are the additions in latest version?
Additions is like a component level. So some of the components is added in 6.4.
What are those components? Okay, fine.
I don't know exact, but I guess it's related to big data component or more about the REST and
Okay, what is that GIMP, G-I-M-P?
game page software that actually I was working on to creating a PDF file as well by using TC PDF library, and so customer is giving us a one sample PDF and we have to create our own PDF, so we need to compare that pixel to pixel, so we are using that game software to check that quality of our PDF is matching with the customer PDF file or not. So for that comparison purpose, we are using that game software.
Okay.
Actually, I'm working in a startup, so we cannot say like we are getting only one particular task. So every day we are getting a new something different task.
For the past 5 years, you have been working with the same company.
Yes.